Hello. Um, hey Igor, what's up? So I may have overslept by almost 2 hours. That's my bad. I did a dumb. I fucked up. I woke up roughly 5 minutes ago, realized what time it was, and immediately jumped up and the day for oversleeping. Not for me. My Saturday is tomorrow. I should not be oversleeping today. I did not hear a single one of my 3 alarms go off. Um, it was not ideal. It was not ideal. But it is Saturday, as was said, and hi kid. We are going to be doing some more auto build judgments today. I am going to try to get through at least the 2 that we have left from last week. The 2 that were scheduled for last week, we're hoping to get through both of them today. Oh, interesting. Velainah is apparently the apprentice to Cephal Lorentus, so we're going to be doing Master and Apprentice Day today, apparently. Did not realize that. What the fuck are you doing? Whatever. Cat's got a cat, I guess. Yeah, sure, why not? So yeah, we're gonna hop in. First off, 7 strength. I appreciate that on a sorcerer. This is the plug for my headphones. This would be why I'm not able to hear anything. Oh, also there's just no sound. I have so many different sounds turned off in this game now, especially now since I got copyright claimed from the music a couple weeks back. I guess it's been about 2 months ago. Hope she can carry her own robes at least. Maybe. 12 decks, or 12 decks, 14 decks, 14 con, 12 intelligence, and 20 charisma with a 10 wisdom. What is she? She's a half elf. Okay. I guess this makes sense. I mean, I guess we could do the same thing that we do always, right? Ability score calculator. How does that work? Because YouTube is fucking stupid. That's how that works. So to dispute a copyright claim, instead of going to an impartial third party who will look at the claim and judge whether or not it is free use or if it's like a legitimate, theft of content, instead it goes to the person who made the claim and they can then say, no, I want the money for this. I'm not going to rescind my claim because I want the money. Fucking human is fine. We'll do on charisma. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3. Yeah, no, that's 25. So yeah, it was specifically the Capital City theme song that was playing. That's what got me. All right, so I think we looked at like the first level of this last week, and then my internet shit itself, and we weren't able to get any further because I do remember seeing skill focus UMD for the first time in my life. Hello, welcome back again, kitten. How are you? So yeah, skill focus UMD, spell focus necromancy, greater spell focus yeah, so I remember this. Because like 2 hours late. I know, I'm sorry, I overslept. My alarms didn't wake me up today. I think part of that is because I fucking fell asleep reading fucking probably like a Reddit post or something on Twitter. A Reddit post and fell asleep with my phone on my bed, and then as I moved around, it like shifted under my pillow, so it was muffled as fuck. And I didn't hear any of my alarms when they went off today. Hitting urine like a really bad. I don't know why you love getting on that armrest when you're up here, bud. So yeah, we're gonna load the pre-made build. So yeah, spell focus, grave spell focus, necromancy, and UMD. There are quite a few really rough necromancy spells that do require save DCs. So if you're gonna go for a necromancy build, like you got like enervation and life drain that are really gnarly. I mean, hell, most of these things here, right, are gonna be necromancy spells. Undeath to death, which actually, I mean, I guess, yeah. Cause fear. Yeah. There's a lot of really gnarly energy drain. There it is. There it is. Energy drain. Figure of death is a targeted delete button. Yeah. Here, let's go back. That's this one, right? Yeah, figure of death. 10 points of damage per caster level. If the target's fortitude save throw succeeds, it instead takes 3d6 plus 1 point per caster level. So even the 3d6 plus 1 point per caster level can be pretty... Well, we're not going to get that high, right? Gotta remember that. Gotta remember that. We're looking at these in 2 chunks. The 1 through 10, and then the 1 through 20, right? So we gotta keep that in mind. We gotta keep... Oh, hey, look at that. My internet's dying again. Yay! What the fuck is with my internet on Saturdays? Why is it just hating? Why is it just a hater? Just does not want me to do this. Oh, skills. Let's take a look at our skills. So we are putting all of our points into persuasion to UMD, which is fine, and then 1 point to knowledge arcana. I'm perfectly fine with this. This makes total sense for a sorcerer. Like, she's gonna have probably the highest charisma out of anybody in the party. So having her as the persuasion and UMD person makes total sense. And then, you know, you have an extra point, so... And this is the only skill that you have a positive stat modifier for that is also a class skill. So, yeah, I would say dump the last point. The every other level point into Knowledge Arcana makes total sense. Yeah, I like that. Why this at level 3? Oh yeah, we haven't looked at the spells that we picked. So we got Magic Missile. Cause Sphere we got for free. Wait, do you have... Wait a second. This is just a basic sorcerer. She should have 2 spells at level 1. Right? Then yeah, you get Cause Fear at level 3. Wait, did she take Cause Fear at level 1? Wait a second. I think we might have to go back a level. I think we might have to go back a level. So we're gonna do this. And we're just gonna pop right back in real quick. Yeah. Spells. What do we got? Yeah, she did. Okay, so this is like the first big fuck up. We got Cause Fear at level 1 when we get it for free at level 3. We get Cause Fear at level 1 when we get it for free at level 3. That's fucking stupid. That's really, really dumb. Like, holy fuck, that's stupid. But I guess you gotta pick a necromancy. Well, okay, what necromancy spells? Oh, because we're level 2, there's no... Okay, fine. Alright, level 3. What spells do we have access to? Yeah, like if you're gonna force a if you're gonna force a necromancy spell at level 1, get Ray of Sickening at least, or Ray of Enfeeblement. Get one of these two, not one that you get for free 2 levels later. That's fucking stupid. Okay, so this might be one of the earliest, well, we majorly fucked up builds. I don't think we've seen that yet. So, what we've taken, we get fucking toughness. Not point blank shot, precise shot, because, you know, a lot of necromancy spells are also touch attacks. Like, especially the more dangerous ones, you know. Finger of Death is a touch attack, Enervation and Energy Drain are touch attacks. Fucking Vampiric Touch is a touch attack. Granted, you're not going to really want to be casting this unless you have reach, right? But, like, you're going to want to get point-blank precise shots so that you can not take that -4. What if you needed that spell as early as level 1? She might have needed it before we took control of her as the MC, except for the fact that you start at level 5. We started level 5 in this DLC. Toughness at level 3 is fucking stupid, and especially for a control spellcaster, you should not be taking toughness. You should be focusing entirely. What she needed during her backstory? Well, then, no. Because, like, there's better spell. Like, these are gonna be better spells anyway. We just didn't see it. Fuck what we don't see. I don't give a shit about what we don't see. Fuck their backstory. This does not stack with itself. But even still, Rave Enfeeblement would be really strong. Or Ray of Sickening. Like, either of these two. If you're going to force a necromancy spell, grab one of these two. And then be done with it. Like, don't. Whatever. It's fine. This is also not fine. None of this is good. None of this is good. Bone Shaker. I'm okay with this. Bone Shaker is a very strong spell. The only problem is it's medium range. Okay, I thought it was touch for some reason. You spam Cackle and Wrath of the Righteous, you can extend most hexes past the duration they allow. Nice. I mean, wait. Is there like a hard limit to how hexes are supposed? Because I thought that Cackle could indefinitely extend hexes. That was like its whole thing, is that it would extend them past their duration. Or is there like supposed to be a hard cap on all hex durations? Takes 2 to 3 seconds to cackle. It expands duration by 6 seconds. I've been spamming cackle and not protected will last 2 minutes. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, you're talking about just like spam clicking it like outside of combat or something? Yep, I have things falling. All right. Yeah, Boat Shaker I'm perfectly fine with. Out of combat. Gotcha. Boat Shaker I am very, very okay with. There's not really anything else that I think we should grab here instead of it. 3 to 4 seconds every time. Yeah. Oh yeah, because it's supposed to just add an extra round. It's supposed to just add another round to it, right? Or I feel like what it should do is it should just stop. I don't know. Spell specialization Bone Shaker. Okay. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about that. Shield is fine. I don't know why my internet despises my Saturday stream so much. Like, I don't get it. It makes no sense. It's only slightly frustrating, honestly. But okay, so shield and mirror image. I think both of these are fine. Do you get scare as a spell? No, you get false life as your level 2. So maybe scare instead of mirror image. I don't know. All targeted living creatures of less than 6 hit die become frightened of a No, never mind. Never mind. Because it's only useless in the super early game if things are less than 6 hit die, which as we start at level 5, we're probably not going to be finding a whole lot of stuff that has less than 6 hit die. So yeah, scare is probably going to be fairly useless. So actually, I rescind that statement. I mean, if you're going for a CC build, Create Pit is like one of the strongest early game CCs that you're gonna get. Although you can't get rid of it at will, right? Because that's not introduced until Wrath. So maybe not. I don't know. But I would say Create Pit, I would say, is an option for sure here. Instead of Mirror Image. Where's Stinky Cloud? That would be level 3. So we're not quite there yet. Not quite there yet. But level 1 shield. Like, the thing is we've already taken toughness, so we're doubling down on defensive stuff. Pit only lasts rounds per level, so not as hurtful as Grease after combat. That's true. That's true. Grease is minutes per level. That is true. Yeah, I guess shield is fine here. Shield is fine. Oh yeah, and then we just start because the good thing is this is the last time we're gonna have to wait through this cutscene because I keep forgetting to make saves that start after the cutscene. Because the rest of them, I have a save that has all of the companions already, so we don't have to worry about it. I guess since it's already so late, I can mention this. Next week on Tuesday, reminder, we are not doing a Pokemon solo run. We are going to be doing absurd trolley problems all day. We're going to be looking at the trolley problem and a bunch of permutations of it. We're just going to be talking over that the whole day. If internet allows, obviously. And then Wednesday we're going to be finishing up Coughing. And I'm not entirely sure what we'll do after that run is finished. Yeah, I don't have any plans for that yet. We might just pop into like Phasmo or something for a bit. I don't know. Might hop onto Stardew Valley for a bit. That's been kind of like this is the thing that devours my free time game lately. I've definitely gotten back into Stardew Valley a lot. What do we do on Wednesday? Do that. I'm kind of taking a break from Hades for now, so it wouldn't be a Hades Hades playthrough. Who knows? We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll play that one by ear. But yeah, Tuesday we're doing trolley problems. All right. You require a whole lot of experience. All right. I like how I'm giving myself a flat 1 plus a whole bunch of zeros, but in actuality, I'm giving myself 1, 2, 1, 5, 7, 5, 2, 1 experience. Find that very interesting. Haste. Haste is your first level 3 spell. Also, we're putting points into charisma. I kind of figured that. But I did forget to check at level 4s. Taking haste as our first level 3. Yeah, we're not picking Stinking Cloud, which is interesting. I mean, obviously haste is like the best buff spell at level 3. So I'm okay with taking it. And I guess there's not really any other necromancy spells at level 3. Except for Vampiric Touch, which we get for free. So I guess there's not really any reason not to take haste. Yeah, that's fair. Spell special is it what? Is it still just Bone Shaker? I'm assuming it's still just Bone Shaker. Meta Magic Empower and Spell Focus Enchantment. Interesting. And it's still not telling us really. Oh yeah, okay, so it is. It's just down at the bottom. That's weird. Okay, so a large person is fine. Like, this is a pretty standard buff spell that you probably should want to pick up on your character. Hideous Laughter is an interesting one. It's sorry. It's not really a spell that I expected to see. Undead Arcana lets you enchant undead, which could be pretty decent in Varnhold. Oh, it's okay. So that actually makes a lot of sense. I did not realize that. Undead creatures are treated as humanoids for the purpose of determining which spells affect them. Oh yeah, that's okay. Even still, Hideous Laughter is just not a spell that I would expect this character to pick. Just like, strictly speaking, like RP wise, right? Like, you look at this person, I don't really see Hideous Laughter as one of their spells. Maybe Blindness. I'm actually kind of surprised that Blindness is not one of these. Crossblooded Serpentine plus Undead with best jokes. Mythic ability is fun. Why Serpentine? The Sans Undertale build? Oh, God. Then Hold Person is also enchantment. Okay. Hold Person, also enchantment, and also... so we can use this on... Okay, cool. Meta Magic Empower spell. That, though, I don't know if I agree with that. We don't really have too many spells that just do flat out HP damage. I mean, we have Magic Missile and Bone Shaker. And I guess we are doing spell specialization Bone Shaker, so I'm assuming the game is like, hey, use this a lot. This is your primary spell at level 2. This is your primary damage dealing source. So I guess Empower is fine, but like Empower is two levels, right? Yeah, it's +2. So we could literally only use this on Magic Missile right now. Magic Missile is the only spell. Lets you enchant animals and vermin. Oh, okay. Almost all enemies in Wrath of the Righteous. Gotcha. Yeah, because a lot of animals and vermin aren't going to have great will saves either. One of my buddies is playing Stardew Valley right now. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Empower Spell. I don't think that they should have taken Empower Spell at all. I feel like that is entirely wasted at this point because the only spell that we could use that on is Magic Missile, and that is not. I'm sorry, I'm not going to spend a level 3 spell slot to get fucking Magic Missile. Why is my internet like this? Giving that dip to Ember so she could slumber literally everything. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough. I guess we just continue. Bone Shatter. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. If we got Bone Shaker, it makes sense. Actually, I feel like Enervation. I mean, there's a lot of necromancy spells, right? Contagion, Bestow Curse, Enervation, Bone Shatter, Fear. Which, while I don't like Fear because I'm not a fan of that particular effect in general, it is still a necromancy spell that you could choose. But I guess Bone Shatter makes the most sense. I would say Bone Shatter or maybe Enervation. Um, so we got 1d4 strength and a 4 save or blinded, 1d4 con and target is fatigued, 1d6 wisdom, 1d4 intelligence, 1d8 dex. 1d8 dex is pretty strong. One d8 dex damage is pretty fucking strong. I didn't realize that it could do that. Bestow Curse could be pretty strong as well. Yeah. -6 to con, dex, all intelligence scores. Not it's strength and dex. Oh shit. -4 penalty on attack rolls, saves, ability checks, and skill checks. Interesting. I think I would probably always want to go for Curse of Feeble Body. Because, like, imagine you stack these two, right? So you bestow Curse. Okay. Hopefully that will have fixed the issue. I reset my modem, router, and all that. So hopefully that did it. But yeah, Bow Chatter's fine. Bow Chatter's just strict damage, whereas the rest of these will affect stats. So that's fine. It's fine. All right. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Grasp with, wait a second. Do we get both? Maximize 2? Why? Well, and also fear. Why? Blight Druid gets it for free against enemies that come closer to them? Jesus. That's actually kind of crazy. Why maxim? Like, what the fuck are these meta magics? Okay, and we're now doing Bone Shatter instead of Bone Shaker. Now, as I was saying before I got so rudely interrupted by my internet being shit, the only level 1 spell with numerical variables is Magic Missile. Cause Fear doesn't have any, Vanish doesn't have any, Shield does not have any, and Large Person does not have any. So the only spell that we can maximize is Magic Missile. Now, let's continue. Hold Monster at level 10. That's our only level 5 spell. I'm kind of okay with that, despite the fact that we only have spell focus. Enchantment, we do not have greater spell focus enchantment. I don't know what, if any, necromancy spells there are at level 5. Just Vamp Shadow Shield and Waves of Fatigue. Which this doesn't have a save anyway, so this one doesn't. Having spell focus for that does not matter. Hold Monster. This is strange to have, because we already have Hold Person that affects undead, and most of the enemies that we're going to be fighting are going to be undead. Wave's not recommended because you learn it later. Yeah, I know. So let's just double check. What do we get? So still putting points, points. Still, boosting up Bone Shatter with spell specialization. Skills are still the same. We did get up to 22 charisma. All right. Let's see our level 2 spells. So we have Bone Shaker, Mirror Image, and False Life. We could maximize any of these except for Hideous Laughter. Excuse me. And in doing so, we would be losing our level 5 spell slot to maximize these level 2 spells. So we could guarantee 18. Well, so another 5d6, so that'd be 8d6. 8 times 6 is what? 48? We could guarantee 48 damage from Bone Shaker. We could guarantee 20 extra health from False Lives. Or we could guarantee a full 4 Mirror Images as a level 5 spell. I feel like that is slightly less than ideal. Not really something that you want to be wasting a maximize on. I don't know. We can now also empower Vampiric Touch if we want to run up and get into melee combat with people for some fucking stupid reason. But this is the build. And like, this is being generous, right? Because when we looked at it before, it was looking like the highest level that you could realistically get to is level 9. But we'll say you could get to level 10. This is the build that you're most likely going to have when you get to the end of this DLC. You only really get up to level 10. And as such, I am fucking unimpressed. I think that this build is kind of shit. The meta magics are fucking useless. Like, really bad. If anything, the only meta magic that she should have is like reach, maybe. So that she could actually use Vampiric Touch. Safely, at least. So like reach is probably like the only meta magic that I would say that she should get. And yeah, like meta magic, maximize, empower. Like if you were taking, like we were talking about earlier, if you were taking like the disease where it's like, oh, you could do 1d8, you know, dex damage, or 1d4 strength or con or whatever the fuck. If you were doing that, like bumping those numbers up can be really, really strong. But even still, those were level 4 spells, so we wouldn't be able to do that regardless. So yeah, the 1 through 10, I am not happy with. I do not like this build at all. I think it's pretty shit. It also wastes one of your level 1 spells by picking a spell that you already get at level 3. You take Cause Fear and Magic Missile at level 1, and you get Cause Fear for free at level 3. So yeah, I am not a fan of this build at all. But let's see what we get for the rest of it. Also, because of the disconnects and also because of how late I was, it looks like we're only going to be able to get through this one build today, unfortunately. Hey, there's Waves of Fatigue. It's spell penetration. Oh yeah, we don't have any spell penetration at all, do we? No. We're just rolling a flat roll. That's unfortunate. Well, flat plus our... without any benefits. Without any bonuses. Glitter Dust, Stone Skin, Dominate Bird. And Glitter Dust is a good spell. I like it a lot. The potential blinding effect is really nice. Unfortunately, we don't have anything boosting conjuration spells, but it's still fine, I think. Slow, I don't like as much. If we were going to be going for a CC spell, I would go with like Stinking Cloud. Or maybe even not even go for CC and go for something like strictly like Fireball. Get some damage in there. Because I think like a source of AoE damage, just like flat AoE damage, nothing special, nothing necromancy-y. I think that that's worthwhile to have as an option, especially as a spontaneous caster. So I would definitely take like something like Fireball or Lightning Bolt over Slow here. Stone Skin, I still think that literally any of the other necromancy spells would be good. Bestow Curse, Contagion, you know, we've already talked about these. Is Slow a will save? Undead usually have bad will saves to compensate for their immunity to... I don't think so. I think it's for... No, it is will save. It is a will save, so... yeah. It does make them staggered. I actually did not realize that it made them staggered. I thought it just made them slow. So having them be staggered is actually pretty strong. Because that means that they can't move and attack in the same round. They have to do one or the other. That one bit actually makes slow a lot better in my eyes. Because that basically turns them into like normal Pathfinder zombies. Also, no full rounders plus penalties. Yeah, the penalties are nice. Right, -1 to attack rolls, AC, and reflex saves. But it's the staggered that's a really big thing. Speedrun strats? Right now, no. We are currently judging the auto builds that Owlcat made for their pre-generated characters. And we are doing the final main character for the Varnhold slot DLC, right? Unfortunately, today we're not going to be able to get to the speedrun stuff because I overslept by almost 2 hours. And also my internet has been cutting out. So this has been taking a lot longer than I was hoping. But yeah, we are currently judging. And based on my judgment, this build has failed. Failed horrifically. So yeah, slow is actually like a lot better than I thought it was 5 minutes ago. Just because of this sentence. Creatures affected by this spell are staggered. Yeah, glitter dust I like a lot. Slow I like a lot more now. Stone skin, I think, like I said, stone skin should be one of the other necromancy offensive spells: enervation, contagion, or bestokers. Either of those three. And then dominate person. Doubling up on hold person and dominate person I think is kind of stupid. We could take Cone of Cold just for damage, Cloud Kill just to kill things. Icy Prison is like not a bad CC spell, and it's not a mind affecting thing. So like, yes, because we're undead, we can we have the undead bloodline, we can enchant undead, but Icy Prison can hit anything. And it attacks a different save, right? Because these guys both hit will saves. Whereas Icy Prison is reflex. So I think that I would prefer to take Icy Prison over Dominate Person here. Yeah. Banshee Blast. Code of Cold. 1d4 points of damage per caster level. Maximum 15d4. Reflex save. Nope. Don't like it. I don't like it primarily because of the last... Where? Could you... Description, please. Come back. Any creature that fails its reflex save must succeed at a will save or become panicked for 1 round per level. Now, panicked is obviously better than frightened, but I still really, really don't like it. Because it makes people run away, and you can't control where they run, which means they could run into other groups of enemies. So, fuck this spell. I hate it. I don't like it. Get it out of here. Take Eye Bite. Eye Bite's a really fun spell. Acid Fog for some AoE and some slow, right? Hellfire Ray for some really strong single target damage. Greater Heroism if you want a buff spell. But like honestly, since we're a necromancy based build, I would definitely take Eye Bite here. What is Undeath to Death? That's right. That's right. That's the level 6 spell that we get here. But yeah, Banshee Blast I would not take, but that's a me thing. It might be better, but I don't like it. I don't like it. Greater spell penetration. Combat casting is a waste of a spell. If you're casting spells in melee range, what you should be doing is getting the fuck out of melee range. Mind Fog, Undeath to Death, and Greater Heroism. Interesting choices. Very interesting choices. Why are we choosing Animate Dead? Wait. Wait. How are we choosing animate dead? Yeah, that's why it's not showing up down here. It's not showing up down here because it's a spell that we already have. How are you choosing a spell that we already have? God damn it, Owlcat, you dumb bastards. Overwhelming Grief. Dimension Door, Controlled Fireball, Contagion, Bestow Curse, Innervation. Any of these, I mean, like, here's the thing. We're never going to see these levels, right? You're not going to see... Not an excuse. Not an excuse. If you're going to make the build go all the way to 20, you should make the build not fucking stupid all the way to 20. Mind Fog is okay. Mind Fog is okay, right? Because this will affect the undead that we're dealing with, which then makes these other spells more potent. Like, Icy Prison is still here. Then Greater Heroism, it's like one of the best buff spells that you're going to get, so I'm okay with taking it. In theory, still not a fan that we don't have Eyebite. I think that Eyebite is probably... Well, I don't know. It would basically just be sickened, right? At this point. Because you're not really going to find anything that's below 10 hit die. So Eyebite is only ever going to be sickening these characters, these enemies. Which is good. It's a -2 to a lot of things. Or wait. Is that sickened or nauseated? I always confuse myself on those two. Let's take a look. Pathfinder sickened. Yeah, it's a -2 to everything. Okay. So that's still fine. Like, that's, well, attack roll, saving throw, skill checks, ability checks. Having just a flat -2 to saving throws, though, really nice to set up your ability to cast other spells on them. Finger O Death. We just get that for free, right? And we are now boosting that with spell specialization. Okay. Wait, why are we choosing Finger of Death? We get it for free next level. Oh my god, Owlcat, fucking stop. All right, level 7 spells. Any level 7 spells that we should pick instead of Finger of Death? I don't know. Waves of Exhaustion. I don't know. Legendary Proportions. Power Word Blind. Fucking hell. Banishment. I don't know if we run into any outsiders. Ticket is unable to act. Yeah, that's the thing. I always get those two confused. Create Undead if you want a necromancy spell. Don't pick spells that you get for free, god damn it. Plague Storm. Oh yeah. Literally had it highlighted and scrolled off of it. Ah, so this one, we were talking about this yesterday when I was saying that I thought that the clouds would always move away from you. And that's why I was trying to position myself like opposite the enemies that I was trying to get my cloud kill to go towards. Instead, it moves that's how this one moves, right? Whereas the cloud kill will move in whatever direction you're facing. Oh, this is the same as the other ones. Okay. But that's everybody. That's everybody in that area, which that's like actually really strong. You drop everybody's dex by 8. That's a crazy drop to everybody's fucking AC, right? A -4 to AC. Incorporeal form. 1 round per sorcerer level. On this form you gain. Take no damage from non-magic weapons. Also take only half damage from any source not dealing ghost holy. Okay. Should move away from your position, but it was implemented wonkily. Yeah. So I wonder if that one also does the same. I wonder if Plague Storm does the same then. Meta magic quicken spell. These motherfuckers. These motherfuckers constantly picking fucking the worst goddamn meta magics. By the way, we still have spell focus, conjuration, or not, sorry, not conjuration, enchantment. We have spell focus enchantment, but we never got greater spell focus enchantment. So we have half committed to this, and then we're just getting all the meta magics to waste all of our higher level spell. Did she get spell pen? Yes, she got spell penetration and greater spell pen. She did get that. But like, fucking Jesus Christ. We still doing Figure Death? Yep. Level 13, she got combat casting for all of that melee casting that this character should be doing. I've talked about Quicken to death. I fucking hate Quicken spell. I think it's really shit in real time specifically. It's a lot better in turn-based. It's real shit in real time. I fucking hate this. You should not be dropping this, especially since this is an auto build, which is primarily meant for newer players. You really should not be dropping spells like this on newer players, because Quicken requires a lot more micromanagement. You can't just right-click and go with Quicken spells. I fucking hate it. We got, okay, spells. Constricting Coils, it's an enchantment spell. Another will save, obviously it's an enchantment spell. So we're focusing almost entirely on will saves, which I really don't like. I would like to have something that's not a will save, just in case we come up against something that has like a +50 to its will save. I feel like, you know, being a little bit more flexible would probably be good, especially since you're a spontaneous caster, which is, you know, it's kind of the best part about being a spontaneous caster is how flexible it can be. Old monster, but they take 1d6 + 6 points of bludgeoning damage each round. Okay. Fine, I guess. I guess it's fine. Like I said, I would like a different save, like Icy Prison, like I've been saying. Hellfire Ray, I actually kind of like this. We don't really have any well, I mean, I guess we have Finger of Death, right? We have Finger of Death, which is just a shit ton of damage. But if we come up against something with a high fort save, Hellfire Ray is going to be better, right? And then Legendary Proportions. We should have had Legendary Proportions last level. We should have 3 spells here. We should have Legendary Proportions, Finger of Death, because we get this for free at this level anyway. And then, I don't know, fucking Waves of Exhaustion. Because this is like such a good spell to use. No save. It is affected by spell resistance, but we do have greater spell pen. No saving throw. It's just everybody hit is exhausted. And that is huge. That is absolutely enormous. It's a -6 to strength and dex, and they move slower. Like, that is an absolutely insane effect to have without a saving throw. But, you know, we had to pick Finger of Death last level because, fuck it, I guess. Horrid Wilting, I think, is, well, wait. Is that another? Nope, that's not another one. Oh, wait, no, we do! We do. We're just consistently picking the spells that we're going to be getting the next level. Prismatic Spray, is that Evocation and not Illusion? Yeah. I spammed the fuck out of Prismatic Spray in my first playthrough of Kingmaker. I love that spell. It's so much fun. Yeah. Yeah, no. I get you. I feel you. But yeah, apparently the this is now the third spell that we've wasted. Could be getting Mind Blank, Frightful Aspect, Death Clutch, Protection from Spells, Rift of Ruins, Sea Mantle, all of these. Storm Bolts if you're looking for damage. But no, we get Horrid Wilting, which we would get for free the next level anyway. We do get Waves of Exhaustion now. It's just like 3 levels too late. Oh, hey, look at that. Finally, level 17. We finally get Greater Spell Focus Enchantment. Sea Mantle is a pretty decent protective spell. Hell yeah, it is. A fucking +8 to AC is crazy. And also it gives you, what the fuck is it? It gives you, yeah. Bonus reflex saves, immunity to fire. Oh, it's cover. Okay. Yeah, and a bonus to reflex. Like, it's such a good spell. There's a reason it's one of the first spells that Narissa casts when you get to her. Really fucking good. Oh, we already talked about Waves of Exhaustion. I actually don't know what Death Clutch does. Oh, it's an insta-death. Gotcha. Wait, what's a saving throw? What is the saving throw? Wait, hold up. Doesn't say it up here. What's the saving throw? I'm assuming it's a fort save because it's a necromancy spell. Yeah. But god damn it, Owlcat. It's on the last paragraph. Target succeeds at its fort save. Yeah, there it is. But you know, there's that thing that they have in other spells. Here, let's go back to our spells. Let's go to Horrid Wilting. Oh man, look at that. There's a whole section right there below target that tells you what the saving throw is, but not for Death Clutch. Not for this one. It's fine. Fine. Level 18, Wail of the Banshee. Is this the spell that we get at level 20 or 19? Nope, we get energy drain. Okay, that's fine. Finally, we pick a spell that's not the one we get for free the next level. This is really strong, right? As long as you can consistently get over the fort save. As long as you can get over the fort save, this is really, really strong. Because obviously, if you don't, it does literally nothing. But 10 points of damage per caster level in an AoE is crazy. Crazy strong. Alternatives, Mind Blank Communal is really strong. Icy Prison Mass is really strong. Heroic Invocation is really strong. There's a lot. Well, obviously, these are level 9 spells. They're going to be strong. Overwhelming Presence could be really good. That is thunder. spell focus necromancy instead. Oh, she did. She has that at level 1. She has spell focus necromancy and greater spell focus necromancy. She's had that since level 1, so don't worry. She does have that. She even learned any enchantment spells since Hold Monster? Necromancy. Hold, Dominate, and Constricted Coils. Yeah. Yeah, the enchantment was a secondary spell school that she was focusing on. She just forgot about it for like 10 levels. Wait, I think it actually was 10 levels. Yeah, because it was level 7 to level 17. It was literally 10 levels. She just forgot to get greater spell focus. But yeah, Wail of the Banshee is fine. I think it's a really good spell. Sea Mantle and Dominate Monster. Dominate Monster, I'm not a huge fan of. Improved Initiative, I am a huge fan of. Greater Heroism as well, although it doesn't need to. Yeah. Iron Will is weird because Will is her highest save. I'm curious. What are we getting? Wail of the Banshee. Okay. That makes sense. That's just an extra 10 damage. Or no, that's an extra 20 damage. Right? Because it's 2 spell levels. Or 2 caster levels, I should say. Yeah, okay, so Iron Will, what is so we got Spell Focus, Great Fortitude. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense then. There's not really a whole... I would probably have grabbed Great Fortitude instead of Iron Will because her fort save is way lower than her will save. Die Hard is a fucking trap. But yeah, I probably would have grabbed Great Fortitude here. But yeah. Make you immune to mind affecting? I don't know. We'll find out. Overwhelming Presence. That's good. That is a good spell. Immunity to cold, paralysis, and sleep. You also get DR5. You receive a +4 morale bonus and saving throws made to get spells and spell-like abilities cast by undead. So no. No, you do not. We get Overwhelming Presence as our final spell. I think that's actually a pretty decent final spell at level 20. And hey, look at that. Level 9 o'clock on the dot. To get past this one fucking thing. We started at 8:45, I think, is when I finally went live. Unfortunately. You know, almost 2 hours late. But I think that this build is a fucking mess. Also realize combat well, she still could have taken greater spell focus enchantment here. There's literally no reason to have combat casting. If you were to get rid of the meta magics, if you were to get better, stop taking the spells that you get for free the next level. We did that for Finger of Death, we did that for Horrid Wilting, and we did that for Cause Fear, except for Cause Fear, we did it 2 levels beforehand. I would say doesn't need feats that much, but like if you were to do this, and if you were to get, well, I mean, like for a long time, Finger of Death, well, for like 4 levels, Finger of Death was like the spell that we were using. And it is a touch attack, right? I feel like this is a touch attack and a save. If it's not a touch attack, then it's less of an issue. If it is a touch attack, I feel like, well, we also have Hellfire Ray. I feel like point blank and precise shot is pretty important for casters. Just so that when you're using these ray spells, when you're using these ranged touch attacks, you're not getting that -4. Because, like, our attack bonus is only a 12. It's only a +12. So that means that with the -4, we only have a +8. And, well, I don't know what, well, I mean, one of the final bosses is a goddamn will-o-wisp, right? So it's gonna have a really high touch AC. Or at least I think that's one of the final bosses. I can't fucking remember. I remember I loaded into my final save and it was against a will-o-wisp and a mimic, and I died because I don't remember what any of my people were able to do. But yeah. It's I really hate the meta magics. And especially if we consider the fact that we cut off at level 10. If you look at the level 10 build, it's trash. It's really fucking bad. You have Empower and Maximize that could basically do nothing for you. You don't have Spell Focus, Enchantment. You don't have Spell Penetration or Greater Spell Pen. You have wasted a lot of feats. For nothing. That you basically get no bonus from. Like, at this point, Empower and Maximize are pretty strong. Right? Because you can maximize and like, you can Empower Maximize a fucking level 4 spell. And still be able to cast it. Right? So if we look at our level 4 spells, we can Empower Maximize Bone Shatter. That's 90 plus 45. That's 135 damage from Bone Shatter that we can get. $135 damage if they fail their save with Bone Shatter. At level 20, right? At level 20. Or level 15 or above, right? At level 10, the only spell that we can maximize that makes any difference is Magic Missile. Yeah, the level 10 is shit. The level 20 is okay. I'm okay with the level 20. I despise the level 10. We'll go with that. We'll go with that. That is my judgment of this build. That is my judgment of this build. I gotta go. I apologize for the super duper late stream today. Again. I'm very, very sorry for that. I did not hear any of my alarms go off. I completely slept until almost 8 o'clock. It was literally the first thing that I did when I woke up is I jumped out of bed, put my glasses on, turned on the computer, and hit the go live button. And then I ran around and like got my drinks, got dressed, and all that stuff. I wanted to get the stream going as soon as possible, as soon as I woke up. But yeah, unfortunately we weren't able to get through, but that just means that we could dedicate all we could just have all of the companions in their own streams starting next Saturday. So next Saturday I think we're gonna go for Cephal Lorentus first, and then we will do 2 of the others, and then the week afterwards we will finish up the rest, ending with Magar Varn himself. He will be the capstone of Varnhold's Lot DLC. Be like, we gotta save the best for last, right? But yeah, reiterating what we're doing for the rest of next week. Tuesday, we're not doing a Pokemon run. We are doing absurd trolley problems. We're just gonna be talking about those all day. Wednesday, we're gonna be finishing up the coughing run. And then once we finish coughing, depending on how much time we have left, I will do something. I have no idea what. Thursday, I'm off, as always. Friday, we will be doing more speedrun stuff. And then Saturday, we'll be doing this again. But yeah, thank you everybody for hanging out and watching. I appreciate y'all as always. And as always, I hope you all enjoyed the stream. I hope you all have a good evening. And I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.